Yo, what's up? You on spec, guys.
Yo, what's up guys? Pierre Andre is back. Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera kepada korang yang menonton channel Andre Brothers. Korang memang awesome guys. Yes, aku kembali lagi dengan video react. Apa khabar korang? Dekat korang dah sihat? Kalau sihat, Alhamdulillah, syukur kepada Allah atas nikmat kesihatan yang Allah berikan kepada kita semua guys. Ya guys, kita masih lagi berada di dalam bulan yang mulia ini, itu bulan Ramadan. Jadi aku sangat-sangat berharap untuk memperingatkan diri aku dan juga korang semua agar mari guys, kita merebut peluang sebelum akhir Ramadan nanti kan, sebelum habisnya Ramadan, kita rebut peluang untuk beramal ibadah sebanyak mungkin. InsyaAllah, moga-moga dengan apa yang kita lakukan, dengan seikhlas hati, Allah akan gantikan dengan ganjaran yang baik, insyaAllah. Okay guys, kalau muka aku, apa lagi, mestilah kita react. Dan tak lain tak bukan, malam ni kita akan react daripada video Noobs Top 5. Dan kali ni, seperti biasa, kita dapat Top 10. Alhamdulillah. So, are you ready? Good, jom tanpa melengahkan banyak masa, jom kita straight forward react kita punya video daripada Noobs Top 5. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Come on in. 5 months ago, 19-year-old Dylan Rounds mysteriously disappeared from his farm in Lucin, Utah. Search parties have scoured the area.
Dia hilang daripada ladang dia guys.
We begin tonight with a local family very concerned about their missing son. He seemingly vanished from his farm.
His parents say he was excited to start farming in northwest Utah, but after he planted his crop, he went missing, and now they suspect foul play.
This land in Lucin, Utah might not look like much, but to 19-year-old Dylan Rounds, it was everything.
I'm convinced that it's foul play. Every vehicle he has, a retractor, everything is accounted for and in place.
If you know anything about Dylan's disappearance, his family is begging you to call police.
Lance Kelly from the YouTube channel Earthworm Infotainment decided to join the search for Dylan Rounds, investigating the many abandoned mines and caves in the countryside nearby. On this particular exploration, Lance finds an entrance to the collapsed Bald Eagle mine.
Dia nak cuba cari
Now,
budak
it
tu
should be
dekat dalam
noted that
gua
the
ni
old
guys.
collapsed mine is said to be haunted. But nevertheless, Lance heads into the small
Dia percaya
entrance to investigate.
tempat ni berhantu
What
guys.
happens next is downright chilling.
Alright. A lot of cold air coming out of this one. It's probably pretty deep. Anyone in here?
Did you hear it? As Lance enters the collapse mine, he asks, "Anyone in here?" To which someone or something seems to reply, "Come on in." Now the sound is a bit difficult to hear as Lance's feet are crunching against the loose gravel on the floor of the mine. But I did my best to isolate and enhance the creepy reply. Listen again carefully.
Anyone in here?
Yalah, dengarlah guys. Macam jemput
As Lance
masuk
treks
guys.
further into the abandoned mine, it soon becomes clear that the passage is too small for anyone to be hiding inside. So just who or what could this voice be? You can follow the continuing search for Dylan Rounds over on the YouTube channel Earthworm Infotainment. Gotta see it to
Tapi
believe
dia
it.
tak jumpa budak tu guys.
TikTok user Chubby Gooby recently moved into her new home in Reno, Nevada, along with her husband and their 2 cats. Not long after moving in, the cats started to behave in a very odd way.
Well, our surveillance camera caught this, and I'm a little bit nerved about everything that happens. And the fact that the camera just stopped at the end of this, I'm not really sure what to do about this. Just watch and let me know what you think at the end.
Ini daripada CCTV dia guys. Kenapa macam kabur kat situ
My cat never comes up to me like this unless she wants food. So that might have been what it was, but she was acting particularly weird. baby girl. Why are you looking at me like that?
Benda kabur tu hilang
Our cat just walked away from me, and I felt like she knew it was coming. What the f***?
Apa benda tu?
What the f*** just happened? Hello?
As Chubby Gooby is relaxing with a drink and watching TV, her cat approaches her as if alarmed. But then soon the kitty inexplicably just jumps away. Just then, a flower pot falls from the fireplace as if pushed, and even more strangely, the CCTV camera suddenly drops from its mount on the wall. Late another night, Chubby Gooby and her husband are fast asleep in bed, but something in their house is awake and very active. Something terrifying.
Aduh, pintu dia terbuka sendiri guys. Dia memang tak lock pintu ke? Uish, benda tu bergerak guys.
I was fully asleep at this point, and I was trying to wake up.
Ni mesti ada benda jatuh ni. Gila guys. Dia boleh tolak benda tu.
A clothes hamper slides across the floor toward the sleeping couple as a book seems to be yanked from the shelf by an unseen force. The couple awakes confused and in a panic from the sound, but they only realize what happened later, after watching their security video. Even after the events in the house, Chubby's husband is still skeptical. But one night, Chubby hears creepy sounds coming from the basement. After a long discussion, she convinces her reluctant husband to head down to the basement with her to investigate. It did not go well.
Can't believe you have me recording this.
Well, you know.
What do I know?
You don't know. What if something happens? We don't have any explanation for it. Like I said last time, I'm going to record everything. You don't record it, you don't...
Can you explain that?
So I'm tired.
Yeah, exactly.
This is the 15th freaking night in a row. Things happen.
I think you're exaggerating. Look, it's a basement.
Dia punya basement pun besar gila guys.
Yeah. What the f*** is that?
It's a broken frame.
Yeah, that happens. What the f***?
Okay, we need to go. Go. Go.
Oh, where?
Go upstairs. Go upstairs. Gee, go. Go upstairs. Go upstairs. Go upstairs. Go upstairs.
Yo.
Let's go.
Go. Go upstairs.
Perempuan ni
Chubby
terus
Gooby's
paranoid
skeptical
ni guys.
husband is now convinced as random things start to fall and eerily move across the basement floor right in front of his eyes. The terrified couple runs right back upstairs. So could it be that the couple's new home
baru
is
laki dia
haunted?
tu percaya guys. Kalau tidak laki dia tak percaya
What do you
guys.
think? The Man in Black. This next creepy video is a bit of a mystery, as it was shared to the internet without a source. So the story goes that the video was filmed by a young tourist in Europe while exploring an abandoned old monastery, and without even knowing, he captures something truly chilling.
Macam apa? Istana guys. Ui guys. Aku nampak macam ada benda kat dalam pintu tu. Tak tahu.
A figure dressed in what looks like a long black monk's robe appears briefly in the doorway before just disappearing into thin air. The tourist didn't even realize what he had just filmed and only discovered the figure when rewatching his footage later. But with no definitive source, is it real or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. If you found a great ghost video online or recorded one yourself, please send it my way at nukestop5@gmail.com. Uninvited. Nick Perry from Roseville, California says that he witnessed a dark shadow figure while driving on the allegedly very haunted Dyers Lane Road 2 years ago. Nick is convinced that this dark, sinister thing attached itself to him and even followed him home. He says that since that night, he has experienced terrifying paranormal activity in his home. Now, fearing that his family and friends might think he's lying or maybe just went right off the deep end, Nick says that he never told anyone about the strange incidents in his house. But he claims that the paranormal activity in his home has become more frequent and more intense. So he has decided to record the incidents on his new YouTube channel called The Hooker. No idea why that name. But anyway, late one night, Nick starts to hear something and grabs his camera. What he catches on video is truly bizarre.
So I thought Fawn and David were back. I just got out of the shower and I heard, well, it sounded like the door opening and closing, but
oh, meremang bulu roma dia guys. Dia selalu dapat gangguan dalam rumah dia guys. Macam benda bergerak sendiri.
Creeps me out. So I see. Stare over there at the fucking door.
Bunyi orang ketuk pintu guys. Wih, kuat guys. Oh, scary. Buka-buka tak ada siapa.
Nick becomes increasingly more anxious as the unexplained activity soon starts to get more intense.
Don't scare me, dog. Off, dog.
Kenapa guys Pintu dia terbuka guys.
Why every time I'm fucking alone, dude?
Unnerved by what he's experiencing, Nick's own dog scares him as he catches the window blinds moving on their own. Nick has no idea that things are about to take an even more terrifying turn. One night, Nick is taking a cute little video of his cat when he captures something downright chilling.
Meow.
Comel kucing dia.
What are you going in there? This is wow.
Ada bunyi hentakan ni guys. Guys, apa benda tu? Rambut dia panjang gila.
Nick hears a bang, and as he exits the bathroom to investigate, a small dark figure can be seen in the bathtub as his camera pans by. But Nick doesn't even notice it until he checks his camera
Dia tak
footage
perasan
later.
guys. Ui,
Nick now
seram
becomes
guys.
determined to try to catch video of the odd shadow figure again, so he sets up more cameras to record around his house while he is away. Late one evening, he returns to find this. Someone or something can be seen walking around the living room, but nobody's home. So just who or what is this?
It's scary,
Nick believes that the dark figure he saw years ago on Dyer's Lane followed him home and is still haunting his house. But what do you think is going on here? You can follow Nick's continuing search for answers over on his YouTube channel, The Hooker. The Outback Skinwalker. This next creepy video was posted to Reddit by Australian Reddit user Hasbeen42 with the caption, quote, "My friend recorded a potential skinwalker." So Reddit user Hasbeen42's friends are out in the woods of Australia late one night when they encounter this.
We out here hearing weird noises in the forest. What the what the
Ada mata
The
guys.
friends have no idea what they captured on camera, and Hasbeen42 took it upon himself to post the video to Reddit in search of answers. The friends believe they might have captured a skinwalker, but what do you think this could be? Is it a skinwalker or just some strange Aussie critter?
What the what the fuck?
The most haunted hotel in Texas. The Meager Hotel was built in 1859 in San Antonio, Texas. It was constructed on the old battlegrounds of the Texas Battle of the Alamo. Then years later, during the Civil War, the hotel was converted into a hospital for wounded and dying soldiers. With a history like that, it's not surprising that the hotel is considered to be a hotbed for paranormal activity. Over the years, the hotel staff members and guests have had countless strange supernatural encounters. Back in 2009, hotel guest Ricky Garcia had a first-hand experience with one of the hotel spirits when he was recording footage of the beautiful, historic interior.
Oh, nampak guys, ada shadow berjalan guys. Dia kalau hotel-hotel lama ni memang banyak sejarah dia guys. Tambah lagi dia cakap zaman perang dulu, hospital ni hotel ni dia jadi tempat macam orang dia longgokkan orang sakit kat situ guys.
A translucent figure about the size of a child can be seen walking on the other side of the main hotel hall on the second floor. And Ricky isn't the only one who captured a ghost on camera on the Meager Hotel's second floor walkway. 4 years later, in 2013, hotel guest Felicia Powell captured this photo of the same area on the second floor of the Meager Hotel. In the photo, a child guest at the hotel dressed in red can be seen walking along, but no one knows who or what is walking behind her. So is it true that the Meager Hotel is haunted? And just what walks the stair landing on the second floor? Let me know what you think. The Last Stop. Popular Korean YouTuber Dosha from the paranormal YouTube channel Dosha Michael sets out to explore a creepy abandoned bus company located somewhere in South Korea. Now, not much is known about the mysterious bus company or why it was left abandoned, but Dosha believes that the location is haunted by the spirit of an old man that used to live inside one of the only remaining buses on the property. In an attempt to capture the ghost of the old man, the YouTuber sets up a GoPro camera to record the bus while he explores the rest of the enormous site. And this is when things start to get really creepy.
Cuak member. Baru sampai nak set up dengar bunyi pula.
방금 소리 뭐 들었어요?
dengar.
엄청 크게 소리.
A loud bang can be heard, startling Dosha as he's setting up his GoPro. Now, a bit freaked out, he eventually leaves to explore the building. But after a few hours, he doesn't really find or experience anything in the abandoned bus depot. So he grabs his static camera and just heads home. But when Dosha looks back at his captured footage of the bus, he's shocked when he realizes what his static GoPro camera recorded.
Apa dia dapat, guys? Oh, ada
Something can be
bayangan,
seen
guys.
walking past the bus and out of frame. Dosha has no idea who or what this could be.
Ooh, scary, guys.
So, he returns the next day and leaves the GoPro in the exact same spot. What his camera captures that night is absolutely chilling.
Macam ada benda kat dalam bas tu, guys. Dia duk jenguk-jenguk. Aduh.
First, something can be seen moving around inside the bus. Then a little later, a dark mist-like figure can be seen looking out the window on the second floor before moving back out of sight. So could it be that Dosha captured the ghost of the old man who used to live inside the bus? Let me know what you think. You can watch this entire video and many more spooky ghost investigations with English subtitles over on the YouTube channel Dosha Michael. Creature or compression? Pakistani Reddit user Phantom881999 says that late one night the strange CCTV footage was captured just outside his dad's workplace.
Oh guys, okay, footage ni aku boleh tengok ni agak viral juga dekat media sosial, guys. Ada macam kat TikTok aku nampak. Jadi kau nampak ada semacam kau tengok ni makhluk apa ni? Aku pun tak faham apa benda ni, guys. Dia macam transparent tau. Lepas tu tangan dia sampai ke bawah.
Now the Redditor definitely admits that this could simply be a strange glitch in the compression on the camera. But why does one of these two people look like they are hunched over and walking on four legs? So is this weird compression or a weird creature? Let me know what you think.
Aku rasa ni JIN lah, guys.
A little evil. popular ghost hunter Ehab Kasmia sets out to investigate a completely abandoned neighborhood on a mountain in Jordan. Now, nobody knows exactly why dozens of homes were deserted in an otherwise thriving city, but locals claim that the neighborhood was plagued by a sinister jinn taking the form of a human child. As Ehab goes from home to home, he doesn't really find much and only hears a few strange noises. But that changes as he gets higher and higher up the mountainside. In one of the empty, dilapidated homes, this happens.
Dia rumah-rumah usang yang terbiar macam ni, memang benda tu duduk lah guys. Kau tengok dia punya mood pun, dia punya aura pun memang aura panas lah guys.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. A'udzu bikalimatillahi at-tammat min sharri ma khalaq.
Did you see it? Ehab doesn't notice when a small childlike hand moves out of sight right behind a doorway. Clueless as to what just happened, Ehab leaves the home and heads to the next house even higher up the mountain. As he explores, something happens that shocks him to his core.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Apa dia nampak guys?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
When Ehab switches to the selfie mode on his phone, he is shocked when he sees the face of a child watching him from outside the window. He races outside, but there's no one there. Now, there is no one around this mountain for miles, and there certainly shouldn't be a child out alone in this dangerous abandoned neighborhood. So Ehab is now starting to believe that the local legends are true. He thinks the mountain might just really be haunted by a malevolent entity that takes the form of a child. But, as always, you decide.
Scary guys. Aku tak boleh
Just
tengok muka tu lah.
on your leg. This next video has been circulating the internet, but unfortunately no one seems to know the original source. So, somewhere in Asia, a child is innocently crawling across the floor. Then this happens.
Ni seram guys.
The light in the room suddenly flashes off, just as the crawling child's legs seem to be pulled by something that we can't see.
Kesiannya.
Incredibly upset by the occurrence, the crying child charges forward wildly as if to try to escape whatever might be after him. Or is he being pushed? It's kind of hard to tell. But with no source for the video, I guess we'll never know.
Scary guys. Kaki dia macam kena angkat guys.
Thanks so much for watching. Lately my upload schedule has been completely ridiculous. So please be sure to subscribe and hit the little bell notification icon so that you never miss a video. I would really appreciate it. Also, if you would like to, you can follow me on Instagram here, on Twitter here, and on TikTok. You all be safe, and hopefully I'll see you back here for the next video.
Okay guys, itu dia video daripada Nooks Top 5. Hari ni kita dapat, bukan Top 5, kita dapat Top 10. Sekarang ni memang dah jarang-jarang kita dapat Top 5 ya. Memang Top 10 je. Tapi tak apalah, dah dibagi Top 10, kita ambil je guys. Dan aku tak nafikan ada beberapa video memang boleh dikatakan seram. Kalau kau tengok yang footage last tadi tu, aku tak tahu lah yang pasal budak kecil tu, mungkin sebab gambar dia terlampau raw kan. Lepas tu nampak budak tu terlampau takut, semacam ditolak ke atau ditarik kaki dia. Dia buat aku macam meremang lebih lama. Okay, satu lagi tu yang video yang ada satu lelaki tu, dia dapat gangguan dekat dalam rumah dia dan dia letak CCTV. Dan bila apa yang mengejutkan adalah dia dapat nampak satu lintasan macam bayangan hitam kat dalam rumah dia kan. Dan ada satu lagi yang bila dia rekod dekat tandas tu, bila kau perasan balik rekod kat tandas tu, nampak ada semacam satu rambut panjang sampai ke kaki dekat dia punya batap dia tu. Itu pada aku agak menakutkan. Tapi walau macam mana pun kita ambil ni sebagai satu entertainment lah, sebagai satu hiburan saja guys. Memang tak dinafikan selain daripada manusia, ada lagi makhluk-makhluk lain ciptaan Allah yang hidup di muka bumi ini. Salah satu dia adalah makhluk jin yang kita tak nampak. Dan aku meyakini makhluk-makhluk inilah yang menyerupai apa yang kita lihat tadi itulah. Dia yang paling dekat kita tengok yang Pak Arab tadi tu. Dia pergi ke satu rumah usang kan dekat atas bukit tu, dan duduk cabi-cabi, dia nampak ada macam budak dekat belakang dia, dan dia percaya budak tu adalah jemaah JIN lah. Itulah dia guys. Aku harap korang semua terhibur, pasal aku pun agak terhibur juga kali ni dengan video-video kali ni. InsyaAllah kita jumpa untuk kita punya next video. Seperti biasa, mana tengok pada awal sampai habis, aku ucapkan jutaan terima kasih. Aku doakan supaya korang panjang umur, murah rezeki, dan dipermudahkan segala urusan dunia dan akhirat. Sehingga kita jumpa untuk kita punya next video. Korang jaga diri baik-baik, stay safe, stay cool guys. Korang memang awesome. Ciao.